Hey y'all, Carolina Tony here. I am in Port Orange, Florida at Dunlawton Sugar Gardens. And to be honest with you, right now I don't have a clue what that is. But that is not what I'm here for. A lot of people don't know. But at one time, from 1948 to 1952, this was a theme park called BongoLand. And some of the remnants of it are still here. We are going to go inside and explore. And we'll get started right after this station identification. I love a good garden. So peaceful and tranquil. And especially in Florida, it's a lot different than South Carolina because it's warm here, so things are always fresh and green. Long before Disney World in Florida. In fact, from 1948 to 1952, this was known as BongoLand. There was a miniature train here and a replica of a Seminole village, as well as dinosaurs. These dinosaurs were made by a cement worker by the name of Mammy Lawrence, constructed of cement and chicken wire. It's a giant sloth. This is called the Fern Grotto. Kind of feels like we're in a jungle. And in fact, if I lived millions of years ago, I would think there would be a dinosaur around the next corner. Several attempts were made to operate Dunlawton plantation as a tourist attraction in the 1950s. Dr. Perry Super leased the premises from J. Saxon Lloyd for a park to display prehistoric monsters and had a number of replicas molded in concrete on wire frames constructed. The park was called BongoLand in honor of a large baboon housed on the grounds. An Indian village was also reproduced, and a small train carried visitors around, but the day of the theme parks had not yet come, and BongoLand was closed for lack of public interest. And this is something I wasn't expecting. I had read about it. Birdhouses and gnomes. wonder if there are any cookies in that tree. This is part of the original sugar mill plantation. They have built a steel structure over the top of it to help preserve it. Here are some postcards from pre-World War I that were printed in Germany of the Dunlawton plantation. After World War II, Dunlawton became a fun romantic tourist site. And then around 1946, BongoLand had Lost Mission, an old English sugar mill. Here is some of the equipment that was used to make the sugar around 1849. Now, I have done a video of a smaller scale of making sorghum or sugar, where the sugar cane was pressed to get the liquid out of it, and this is a lot larger scale. They use steam power to turn those massive rollers, and then the juices would drip down through the metal. The juices would drip down through the metal and pour through there, and in turn go into the bottom, which I don't know what's down there, would run into a trough, but somehow those juices would wind up in these big vats to be heated and turned to sorghum. And you can see by the pot that's missing there, the fire would be under it, hence a chimney. And this being in Florida, this would be a very hot, smoky operation. BongoLand. Who would have ever guessed it? Way before there was ever Disney World in Florida, BongoLand. It really must have been something in its day with the train and the children and bongo. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give me a big old thumbs up. Be sure to share this video with your family and friends. But until next time, y'all have a good day.